so much, as usual, to talk about today in the world of AI. I don't think it is slowing down anytime soon. Let's just jump right in. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you find any of this useful. Remember to think of me like your own personal chief AI officer. I'm really just trying to keep you up with everything that AI to make sure that you can stay on top of it and get all the newest tools first. So Apple has issued an ultimatum again. Kind of like what they did with Epic, but this time to Patreon, the platform that allows creators to make their communities with direct contact to their audiences and get paid as well. Now, Apple is demanding that they switch to Apple's in-app purchasing system for subscriptions or be removed from the App Store. Patreon has started a 16-month migration process to comply with this by November 2025. Creators on Patreon will be switched to their subscription billing by November 2024 and can choose to either increase their membership fees to cover Apple's commission or absorb the cost themselves. Now, this move is being criticized by a lot of people because of Apple's uneven application of this App Store rule. Why should they go after some apps specifically? Similar to Epic Games when they went after Fortnite. Now, what do you think about this? Do you think that this is fair? I mean, Apple is providing a service by giving people access to these phones with all these applications, but this also does take away from creators. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, I try to understand both sides, but this is almost like a David and Goliath situation. And I usually side with the Davids because the Goliaths already have all of the money, all of the power, and all of the systems. And this is giving people a chance to make some money, create art, and be in service to others. So, I don't know. What do you think? Google has done it again. Now the question is a lot of the times they've been introducing things and it hasn't worked, but they just demoed a whole bunch of really, really cool stuff. And I mean, they did it live. At the Made by Google event, they showcased some really, really exciting new products, including the Pixel 9 lineup, the Pixel Watch 3, and Pixel Buds Pro 2. All of these are featuring advanced AI integrations into their Gemini system. Now, the Google Assistant is now going to be replaced fully by Gemini on all devices. Now, it's going to be able to locally help you out on the device and across all of your Google accounts, like Calendar, Gmail, Drive, and more. So all of that, it's going to take place on the actual Android phone. Right? So it's not going to go to a cloud. It's not going to get intercepted by a third party. Everything happens on your device. So it stays private and it stays local to you. One of my favorite features of the Google presentation was what they were doing with photos with an Add Me feature. Do you ever find yourself being the one taking all the photos on a vacation or on a trip or at a party and you're never in any of them? Well, Google Gemini fix that for you. So you can now take a picture and then someone can come grab the camera from you. And then on the camera, it's almost like onion skinning. It shows you where the picture was taken so you can actually walk in and it's like you were inside the picture that was taken originally. Now the person who took the camera from you will be able to get you in the picture in the right place because of that. I think that's pretty rad. Now some people I've talked to said, well, that's not actually being in the picture and that's not real. So I'm curious what you think on that. They also introduced Pixel Studio. You can create images and change images really, really quickly. Now in the demo, they showed how you can make an image, change the style of the image, add different things into it immediately, create a caption, and then send it to a friend as an invitation. Now, Gemini is also going to understand what is on your screen, and you can actually speak to it like someone helpful is literally sitting over your shoulders with you at all times. You can even reference what you're watching in a YouTube video while you are watching it. So say you're watching a video and you see something that they're making. You could say, well, what are they making? And can you tell me how I could do something like that? And it can do exactly that. So similar to ChatGPT, you can actually chat with your phone like it is human, and it even has a human voice. Now they're calling this Live. Now you can pick the voice that feels right for you. Starting out, they're going to have 10 different voices. Something I found really, really cool was that if you forget something that someone told you on a call, you can actually go back to their number, click on it, and the entire call will be transcribed for you. Now this is all done locally, again, and it is private, so they're saying. It will also notify everyone on the call that you are recording. So that's really interesting. Another one of my favorite features from the Google event is that you can take screenshots and they're actually able to recognize everything in the shot and they analyze it for you. Okay, imagine that there's something that you want to remember, like a lot of these second brain apps that you just put a whole bunch of stuff in there and you can just search for it. Every screenshot that you take will now be searchable on your phone. Imagine you took a whole bunch of screenshots for a bike or a concert or whatever it is. You can actually find them versus saying, where did I put this on my phone? I literally did that the other day and I couldn't find it for the life of me. Google also introduced the ability for their smartwatch to notify someone if there is a loss of pulse detected. That's pretty incredible. Google also talked about Project Astra. They talked about a few things on their roadmap. One of the things that I found really interesting was that Gemini is going to be able to be your research assistant. So you can simply give it a research project to do, and Gemini will lay out the process on how to do it and help you literally execute the entire research project as needed. That's insane. This is multi-step questioning, so it can actually do one thing and then remember it and then take off and become basically an agent is what most people call it. All of these features are so insane, it actually made me think about, for the first time ever, switching from an Apple phone to a Google Pixel. I think I'm gonna have to wait to see what Apple puts out and what all their AI features show, because they're talking about all the same similar things, but who's gonna do it better? It's a wait and see game. SEO has become a problem in the new world of AI-driven search results, and this company Profound is taking that challenge head on. This New York-based startup helps brands optimize their presence in AI search queries. This is a crucial area as traditional SEO becomes less relevant. Now, they raised $3.5 million in seed funding. Now, Profound aims to help brands stay ahead as the evolving landscape of AI search optimization keeps continuing in a rapid pace. Now, this tool could be a game changer for marketers and SEO specialists. This is one of my biggest concerns with the new internet. You have Perplexity, you have the new Google search, and then you also have SearchGPT. You also have Amazon. Now, who is coming up? How are they coming up? Is it paid? Is it not paid? And how are you gonna get your company seen by everyone? Now, all of this is really, really interesting to me, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. There is a revolutionary development from Sakana AI. They've created the AI scientist, capable of autonomously conducting end-to-end scientific research. Now, this system can generate novel ideas, design experiments, analyze the results, and even write full manuscripts. While this marks a significant leap in AI capabilities, it's also raising questions about the future role of human scientists. What are your thoughts on this innovation? I, for one, think when you give a person this research, what they will add to it will be the key to everything. Working together is still where I think everything is going, and the human element and the human experience, I think, is really important to science as well. But the amount that AI can research that the human brain just can't, it's not capable of researching it as fast and as vast, but get all that information and let somebody really take that on. I think that's where the key to everything is going to be. So Sag and Aftra has announced that they've made an agreement with an AI company called Narrativ, allowing union members to license their digital voice replicas for use in audio ads. This ensures informed consent and fair compensation for performers. This deal is part of SAG-AFTRA's broader efforts to secure ethical AI usage in the industry. This is the start to solving the problem, but the question that I think is really important is if people will start leaning into the technology to let this become a solution instead of just another problem that it's going to face. If you look right here, this is Narrativ. It's a marketplace for advertisers to buy talent likenesses. It says a marketplace for talent to sell, manage, and protect their likeness while giving advertisers the ability to easily purchase that likeness for ad creations. It's for talent and agents, if you listen to this.
This is the AI voice of the legendary sports broadcaster James Brown. Today, we're going to be looking at Narrativ's talent platform and what it takes to get onboarded, starting with the...
So that's interesting, right? So that's James Brown's, that's his likeness. So it is a problem solver, but it's still the problem that some people have, especially in the voiceover community, that this was their whole career. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So in the legal area of AI, a class action lawsuit involving several visual artists against AI companies like Midjourney and Stability AI has been allowed to proceed. The artists are alleging copyright infringement by these companies that are using their works without permission. Now, this case could set a precedent for how AI models use copyrighted material. It's a really significant win for all of the artists, but the legal battle is not even close to being over. Now, we've seen all of this happen in the music industry, like with Spotify or Peloton and all of these other companies that faced huge lawsuits. But if you look around, they're still here and they're still operational. It'll be interesting to see how this all pans out. Elon Musk's X AI has integrated Grok 2 into the social networking X, which is really the competitor to Midjourney, Flux.1, that they've brought into X. And I think it might have been because of Flux and their announcement that they did not move forward with Midjourney, because it seemed like that they were going to be integrating Midjourney into X for a long time. Now, this is going to offer powerful image generation capabilities into the platform. And with Elon Musk, his big thing was not to censor people. Grok 2 allows for a lot of this controversial content creation, which is aligning with Musk's free speech ethos. I have seen a ton of uncensored images all over the place and it's popping up. I really think there needs to be something done about this. Now, some might not agree with me, but we really need to wrap our heads around how this is used and by whom. There's a lot that can go wrong if we really just keep allowing for this to happen. And if you come right here, all you're going to have to do, if this is coming into X, I literally just clicked on Grok. I am a premium. I do subscribe. If you say, I want an image of a monkey on a skateboard with headphones on, listening to music and eating a banana. I have no idea. I'm just making this up. But right now it's making an image for me right inside X. That is a monkey on a skateboard eating a banana with headphones. I mean, that easy. Again, it's about figuring out how to control this imagery. I know with Flux you can. I know with Midjourney you can. This will be interesting to see how they use all of these capabilities within the platform. A while back we heard about Devin, which was an amazing coding AI that everybody wanted to get their hands on. Since then, Anthropic has come out with Claude and Claude artifacts, which people have been making applications left and right just by typing in the application that they want and teaching them how to implement it and make it go live. It's pretty incredible. There's another company that just came out, and Cosign's Genie AI is making tons of strides in software engineering. This is outperforming its competitors like Devin, Copilot, and Claude. Now, Genie can write code in multiple languages and integrate seamlessly with platforms like GitHub and Slack. This could absolutely revolutionize software development, and I have seen how Claude has really allowed me alone to create applications with little coding knowledge. So I can only wonder what a platform that is only focused on this can do far beyond what I have seen already. We've covered so much today in the world of AI and tech. If you enjoyed this video at all, please make sure to hit that button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. I'll get you all the notifications on all of the latest content. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out my newsletter that I put out once a week into your inboxes every Tuesday morning, leaving a link to that in the description, as well as my site, seatd.io, that's seated.io, and I am keeping you up to date on that site with all the latest in AI and the tools. Check it out for yourself and do it at your own pace. Thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.